G'day guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do an overview of the Gozney dual fuel pizza oven and my personal thoughts on the unit after having cooked on it for the last 2 years. Now it is important to note that this unit has actually just been discontinued by Gozney to make way for the new unit, which is slightly larger and it does have some extra bells and whistles. But we're going to be talking about the original dual fuel Gozney pizza oven today. Now let's talk about receiving the unit. Now when the unit actually turned up, the stones were misaligned, so I didn't get to use it straight away. However, 5 days later, I received a brand new unit for me to unbox, inspect, make sure everything was right, then pack my old unit into the new box, and they picked it up at a later date. So although I couldn't use the unit straight away, they fixed the problem within a week and I was ready to cook. The other thing to note was the puck, the blank-off puck, was slightly thicker than the floor itself. When the new unit came, it was the right thickness. So I'm not sure if that's just a one-off or if that can happen in the future. I'm not too sure, but something to look out for because your pizza peel will hit that puck if it's not the right thickness. Now the unit itself is actually solid as a brick shit house, so can't really fault that. The only con I would say about the unit is the gas lighting option. Now if you go online, you'll see a lot of people complain about the same thing. It just takes forever from the gas bottle to the burner, the pilot, whatever you want to fucking call it. It just takes a while to get that thing to fire up. Now if you go on the Gozney page, it does have a tutorial on how to do this, but it just doesn't seem to work all the time, and sometimes you're standing there like a fuckwit for ages trying to get that thing started. So that's really the only con I'd have to say about that. Now I predominantly do use solid fuel, but every now and then I like to be a gas wanker. So if that's you 100% of the time, it's probably worthwhile to check if they fix that problem for the future units. Now using solid fuel in the unit is fantastic. It's got a nice little ash drawer that you can quite easily get rid of your ash, regulate airflow, and it's very easy to switch between the gas and wood-fired option from previous cooks. It's literally just move the puck and change your rings. That's providing you can start it. The holds temps well. All in all, it's a really solid unit. It's really hard to pick faults on it. And I've had other units in the past that just literally couldn't handle heat, no pun intended, but they just started to fall apart pretty fast. I've thrashed this fucking thing and it's really showing no sign of wear. So I can't really knock the Gozney dual fuel, other than the gas lighting thing. We've covered that. Come on, let's fucking move on. The unit is heavy duty and lightweight at the same time, so it's easy to move around. The stand is not that great. Everyone complains about the timber on the stand. That doesn't really bother me. You can quite easily swap that shit out. It's nothing worth getting your knickers in a knot. But for the price of the stand, you're better off getting yourself a decent table, a nice table, and putting the unit on the table. Just make sure it's secure and you don't launch the fucker off the end when you're pissed. Now I've tried all different kinds of hydrations in this unit, from 60% up to 85%, high use, low use, cold bog ferment, room temp bog ferment, cold ball, cold ball ferment, hot sticky ball ferment. I've tried all the ferments. But I would recommend anybody out there just starting out to start off with a low hydration. It's easy to work with and it will help guarantee a better end product. Now this is an oven, you don't have to just do pizzas in these. You can do pretty much anything you do in an oven, you can do in the Gozney. We've done a lot of roast vegetables, roast chicken, fish, fantastic. You are only limited by your imagination. Now there is an abundance of accessories for these units. Don't be one of those douchebags that goes out and buys every accessory known to man before trying out the unit. Get the unit, take it home, see what you need, think about it again, and then go and buy it, because a lot of the things you buy, you just won't need. I've got the wood rack, which I really don't think I needed, the door, which does come in handy, and I've got the mantle, which I'm very glad I got before they got discontinued. Another accessory you will need is an Insta-Read gun, so you know what your stone temp is. That's more important than anything else when you're doing your pizza. It's all about the stone temp. Now the last thing I will say is stick to your budget. There's a lot of pizza ovens out there. Do your research, check them out on YouTube, see what they can do, then get your budget, double it, go buy yourself a pizza oven. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.